Hey there, so a lot of you were asking me about my Halo eyeshadow look that I did, and so I'm going to do a quick demo for you guys to see how to do it. Now, I am not a makeup professional whatsoever. I saw the look, I watched a tutorial, and I tried my hand at it and it looked pretty. So I'm going to show you guys how I did it, and you can try it out for yourself. So first of all, let's talk about some of the basics. I recommend using our eye primer before you apply your eye makeup. It's gonna help even out your eyelid and control any extra oil, much like our face primer does for your face. You can use your face primer on your eyes, but this is specifically formulated for your eyes, and it's a little more matte. It's not quite as velvety feeling, so it kind of, I feel like it grips your eyeshadow. It's gonna make your eyeshadows look more intense and last all day, help prevent additional smudging, creasing, all that jazz. So definitely a good investment. Okay, second, if you don't have good eye brushes, I recommend our eye brush set, which comes with 5 brushes. It's $68, and I'm gonna be using some of these to create the look. So it comes with a deluxe shadow brush, the double-sided angled shadow and sponge brush. So there's that, and then the sponge. Comes with a crease brush, which I'm gonna use to create the darker corners of the halo look. It comes with the cream shadow brush. You're gonna use this for all of your splurge cream shadows. It makes applying easy. And then also a liner shader brush, which this is what I use to do, turn eyeshadows into liner. So it's a great brush, and then the other side is just kind of a standard shader brush. So great investment for $68, really nice quality brushes, and I use them every day. So let's check it out. So yesterday when I did my halo look, you guys liked palette 2, and I just got this. So this is our eyeshadow palette 2. This is what I'm gonna use, but you can use any of our palettes to accomplish this look. So this is kind of your cool grays and silvers. You can use palette 3. This is your like pinks and purples, really pretty. You could do a similar look with this one. Palette 1 is our warm like peaches and browns, just a really pretty go-to palette. You can also accomplish it with that. And then palette 5, which is releasing in September, has some super bright bold colors. It's beautiful, and you could definitely use that as well. Palette 4 is going to be released as well, and it kind of reminds me of like peacock colors. It's like blues and browns, really pretty. Can't wait to get it. So let's get started. I'm going to show you using palette 2. Okay, so first off, I am going to just kind of choose a color to cover my lid with. And so I think I'm going to do like this honorable color right here, which is kind of a matte. And this is just kind of going to cover my lid. And everybody kind of has different shaped eyelids. Mine are a little bit hooded, which means that most of my eyelid is covered by my brow bone. They're not completely covered, but they're more that way. So I'm just gonna cover my whole eye with this color, and you can play, you can pick your colors. So this is just what I did, and like I said, if you're using a different palette, you just kind of want to use like a medium shade to do this. And I'm gonna go all in my crease, just a little above my crease, which is the movable part of your eyelid. So that's gonna be your landmark, is the movable part of your eyelid. Unless your eyelid doesn't move, and then you're gonna kind of just create your own crease if you don't have a hooded eye at all. Okay, so that's what I did there. So I just covered my whole lid and slightly above my crease, okay, and then like angle out right here. Okay, so next I'm gonna take my crease brush, which looks like this, which is like more of a dense to really just get in the corners there. And I'm gonna take a dark color. So when I did my look that you guys liked, I did Cocky, which is this dark color right here. So I'm gonna do that again. So I'm just gonna take my dark color there, and I'm gonna apply it in the corner of my eye. Okay, and don't go above your crease. If you do a little bit, we can always clean it up, okay? So I'm gonna take it there, just right in the corner, and I'm gonna take it in the inner corner, not like to the side of your eye, but the inner corner of your eyelid. Okay, and then I'm gonna kind of brush along my crease as well. So after I've done the corners, I brush along my crease, because then it's a little bit not as concentrated, and so that's gonna give me that halo effect. okay? Same thing on the other eye. Take the Cocky, we're gonna take it right in the corner of your eye. And when you do eyeshadow, like I kind of dab, that's gonna do like really small circular motions, and that's gonna give you like a little bit more intense color instead of like swiping. So you wanna kind of like dab and do like tiny, tiny little circle motions. So small that it doesn't even seem like you're doing circles, like it feels like you're kind of just dabbing. Okay, and I'm taking on my inner corner again, and then sweeping across the crease there. And anytime you can, like I said, clean it up with a Q-tip or with your highlight color, which we'll do as well. Okay, so there's kind of the darker color, and you can, you know, add to it if it's not dark enough. And then you always want to also make sure that you're blending. Blending is your friend with whatever you're doing, whether you're doing eye makeup, contour, foundation, blush. You want to blend to make it all look nice and even. And I'll do that at the end. Okay, so how to get that middle part that really pops, okay? The light color in the middle for the halo look. I'm gonna take my deluxe brush, and you can get it wet with water, or I recommend using our refreshed rose water spray. It makes the color even more intense. This is gonna make it so that that bright color really stands out. So I'm spraying it on there, and I am gonna dab this really pretty silver color in the middle, which is Blissful. And that is gonna give you that like really bright and light effect. If I didn't get it wet, it would not stand out as much. So this is gonna make that middle bright color more intense. And I'm just lifting my eyelid so it's not going above my crease. Okay, so there's that. And if you need to get it wet again, you can to do the other side. Doesn't matter, you just wanna make sure it's nice and damp, because that's gonna really give you that intense, bright, metallic color. Otherwise it's gonna kind of fade away and it won't look the same. Okay, so just apply it in the middle there, and obviously like it needs to be blended, right? So this is what you guys liked. And then what I do is I take Curious powder, which is like a light shimmery, almost like a creamy white pearl. It's like a pearl color. And I use this like on my cheeks to really give me like a nice highlighting glow as well. And so I'm just gonna take like my, let's see, like my double-ended liner brush and just sweep it on my brow bone. And that's gonna help it blend the top there. And like I said, I have this on my cheeks and down my nose too. It's wonderful, multi-purpose. You can use it as a highlighter. You can use it to highlight your brow bones. Okay, so there's that. And then I would just take like my dry, where did that go? Oh, I have an extra deluxe brush, which is dry. And so I'm just gonna like blend it out so that it's not like super straight lines or anything. You want it to blend together, not look like you painted stripes on a wall, right? So blend it out so that it looks nice and finished. Okay, and there you have the halo look. So then I would move on to applying my eyeliner and eyeshadow. And so real quick, what I'm gonna show you guys is one of my favorite ways to do eyeshadow, and that's using, we can use the same palette, okay? So save money, use the same palette to do your eyeliner. So I'm gonna use this, you could use Cocky or Peppy, this black color. I'm gonna use Peppy, and same thing, get it wet, get your liner brush wet, or spray it with rose water, even better. That's gonna make the color even more intense. Okay, nice and damp. You need it to be wet to create a more intense line. And I'm just gonna swipe it right on the color there and take it right across my lash line. Okay? So easy. Like, this is what I teach girls, like young girls who are just getting into makeup, how to do their liner, because it's really foolproof. I mean, you just kind of paint it on and it looks great. It's not like as intense of a line. It's hard to mess up in terms of like drawing all over your eyelid. And so it just works awesome for people who are like not confident with using eyeliner, or girls, like I said, who are just learning how to do makeup. I just did like a consult for girls who were going into like junior high that were just learning how to do makeup, and I showed them how to do this just using water and an angled brush, and it looks so good, and they loved it because it's not intimidating. Like, I'm just painting along that line. Now I like to use like our pencil liner for my waterline because it's waterproof, it'll stay there all day. But you could definitely take this like along your lash line and just really make like a bolder looking eye. And always get it damp again if you need to, whether with water or rose water, whatever you're using. Okay, and that'll really make your eyes stand out. Another trick that I like to do is you can take that Curious right on the inside corners of your eye, just like we did on the brow bone. You can also take a white liner pencil, which we have, it's called Pristine, and just go around the corners of your eye with it. It's really gonna make your eyes pop and look really open and awake, okay? You can also take it like on your lash or your waterline. That's gonna really open up your eyes as well. That's kind of a trick to make your eyes pop, okay? And then of course we would apply our mascara, 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. So we just do gel fiber gel. I'm gonna do a layer, a real quick even layer on my lashes here, and you do one eye at a time. You don't do like both eyes. Finish one eye and then move on to the next, because you need the gel to be wet still when you apply your fibers. So you wanna get a thin, even coat, build it from the base, okay, just to make sure that you're getting it everywhere. You can do a little bit from the top, okay, and then we're gonna apply our fibers. So here's our fiber tube, and they just look like little black fuzzes, and I kind of rub it in and out to get any extra fibers off. And then I apply from like the top, just to the top half, okay? If you want more fullness, then you're gonna apply about the the last 2/3 of your lashes. If you just want length, you're just gonna do it on the tips. And you kind of just wiggle it on there. It's gonna stick to the gel and make your lashes look long and full. The liner also helps make your lashes look long and full. So if you don't use liner now, you should do it, because it really helps your eyes pop and it makes your lashes look even better. Okay, so just a layer of that, and you can do as many layers of fiber followed by gel as you want to. I'm just gonna do one for this video. So I'm now going to seal those fibers in with another layer of the transplanting gel. You can blow them with like a blow dryer after you do your fibers, just to help seal it and help your lashes kind of curl up some. That works really well, but for the sake of this video, I just was mostly showing you the shadow look, so I want to quickly do my mascara so you can at least see one eye completely finished. Okay, and then I do a little bit on my lower lash. I don't do fibers on my lower lashes, just on the top. So there is the finished look of the Halo Eye using palette 2, and also liner using palette 2. And our 3D Fiber Lash Plus mascara. So to complete this look exactly, you would need palette 2, you would need the Curious pigment powder, and you would need I would get like the set of eye brushes for the $68, because that's way discounted from buying them individually. And then you would need the 3D Fiber Lash Plus mascara. Hope you enjoyed this Halo eyeshadow look. And if you have questions about any of the other colors that I'm wearing, or questions that I didn't cover in this video, please message me or comment and let me know. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.